Right, welcome back guys, here we are. Didn't go quite to what I was expecting, maybe not quite the top end as what I had in my mind anyway, and I had a good few runs. Unfortunately, as things go with vintage Tamiya, something always goes wrong, and in this case I'm thinking it is the pinion gear on the motor that's gone. I'll just bring my other camera over and show you. Move that. It's silent, but you can see the prop shaft still moving. So it looks as though all the gears are working still. So I'm thinking that it is the pinion gear that's come off. Let's turn this camera off. So what we're going to do in this video is have a quick look, pop the motor out and have a look and see if it is indeed the pinion gear that's come off, or undone from the shaft of the motor. Because I didn't use any Loctite of anything, I just screwed it on, the grub screw. Alright, let's pop this out and have a look. If I take this wheel off, it'll get it easier. Got a bit of sunshine at last, long last. It's finally dried up outside, hence why I managed to get this done today. It's been very unseasonal like down here in Weymouth. It's just been damp all the time, which is obviously not ideal for when you want to do speed runs. Just try and slacken these bolts off, and I can turn the Allen key round. That's better. It'd probably help if I had the correct tool, wouldn't it, rather than just this little cheap small Allen key. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, I've got those cheap Chinese dog bones all round, front and back fitted. As you've seen in one of my previous videos, the original Manta Ray one with the plastic coating on the end, that just basically just fell off. So I put these cheap Chinese ones, a couple of quid, they held up well, no problems. I think they were like, I can't remember what they were, about £4, something like that, for 4. If that had been Tamiya, it'd be £4 each minimum. So when you buy things from China, you don't pay Tamiya tax. That's one. Is that all 3? Yep. Yep. Let's unplug these wires and see what's going on. Yep. So that out of the way. You can see that. Pop. Still got the grub screw in there. Exactly what I was thought had happened. Now I don't have any Loctite to put on there, so for now it's just put it back on, tighten it up and order some Loctite. It's funny because the original gear pinion that came with the kit, that had no problems. So I don't know if it's this new pinion or if it's just the extra power. So line that up. Just that a little bit more, so it just sits off there. Yep, still got a gap. Now you've got to be careful not to try and over tighten this, because you can cross thread it or you just round the Allen key off. I'll get a light on there. That's just there as far as I go, because it's just going to end up rounding that off. That's problem solved. Next job, order some Loctite. The top speed, it was good. A couple of the runs I got out of that. Let's come down in the camera a bit better. I was pretty excited by that. It was the fastest I've ever driven a Tamiya buggy, that's for sure. And it certainly shifted. It took up the distance of that car park in a matter of mere seconds. So I'm guessing it was easily hitting 50 miles per hour. But what was a bit odd was I initially started off at 75% on the controller, and it was pretty fast, and normally when I turn it up to 100% it just goes into like crazy bonkers mode. However, it didn't seem to do that this time. When I turned it up to 100% it had a little bit more, but nothing crazy, which is a bit strange. Oh well, here we go. Right, so I'll put this back together off camera, order some Loctite, hopefully we get some more dry weather and we'll give it another go. See you again soon, bye!